Hi, I'm Eric and welcome to my garage. Hello everyone, welcome back to Eric's Guitar Garage. Today we're going to put a 3/8 roundover bit on the outer perimeter here of the guitar body. I'm going to take this over to the router table and I got a 3/8 roundover bit loaded on there right now, ready to roll. I'm going to put a 3/8 roundover around the outer perimeter of this. Now what I'm going to do here, I put a pencil mark here and a pencil mark here so I can stop at those 2 points, and then from there I'm going to do a hand roundover with the sandpaper since these are so close to the edge. If I was to do a 3/8 roundover, it would go right into the side there and just mess that whole deal up and ruin your whole day. So let's get started, man. Okay, I'm going to fire up the router here and we're going to do the 3/8 roundover on the back side of the body. Okay, so what I've done is I've done a nice round over here and I stopped just at the marks here, and the rest of this, like I said earlier, this will just get sanded. It'll blend. I'll do a shorter, like a quarter, basically like a quarter round over in here to blend in with the rest of this. Then we'll just throw this up on the, over on the vise there and just sand this all out and smooth it out. So let's bring it on over to the vise. Yeah, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start with 100 grit. I'm just going to go around here and clean this edge up that I routed. Then I'll move up to 120, then 150, and then 220. So I'm going to get started here. Just going to go around here and just going to clean it up, get these burn marks out of here and all that. Yeah, the 100 grit is good for really breaking down these, getting rid of these all these little burn marks. There's a lot of burn marks. For some reason, it just wanted to burn today. Yeah, the 100 grit is good for really breaking down these, getting rid of these all these little burn marks. There's a lot of burn marks. For some reason, it just wanted to burn today. Yeah, that's nice. Once I break these marks off of here, it's just going around with 2 more grits, you know, a couple more grits. The sequential grits smooth it right out, you know, but you gotta do it like that. You can't skip grits. Old skipping grits. Okay, what I've done is finished sanded after I routed the 3/8 round over, and then from here to here I did this just by hand very carefully. It's like about a quarter round. Sanded it all the way through with 220 grit. So now what we're going to do next is I'm going to drill the control holes. I've marked these with an awl. This is going to be a 3/8 hole here, a 3/8 hole here for your volume and tone, and then this can be a 15-30 seconds hole. They're going to go all the way through. So that way, when I get these holes through, I can see exactly where we're going to mount our cavity cutout. Got my safety glasses on. We're going to drill some holes. All right, first thing that I do is I like to take my parts and just drop them in there. Place everything here like so. So this little nook here is really cool because what that is going to enable me to be able to do is drill my output jack hole right there, and it's perfect. Pretty much like where that's at right there. This is where we're gonna do this. Then after that is done, This is for the little shelf for the cover. I've made a black plastic cover from this. These are where the screw holes are. So when that's done, I will put this template on here. Create a little shelf, 1/8 inch deep shelf for the cover. So that way when I go to, I gotta put tape on this template, some shims. It's gonna actually stand up a little bit. So there we go. That's where it's gonna be. We're gonna cut this out, route this all the way down to 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna leave 1/4 of an inch at the bottom, which is actually the top. So yeah, the reason why I'm putting these on here is to raise this up off the surface, because being that this template is only 1/4 of an inch thick, and if it was a 1/2 inch thick, then I wouldn't have to use these. But the bit, you don't want the bit plunging down in there too deep. You got to go down. I usually go 1/8 to a few 1/16 at a time. So this gives you an opportunity to start shallow without, you don't want to destroy the bit or the wood. And that's the reason for that. I'm going to make my first pass here. Quick wrap up here, quick summary of what I did today. First thing we did was did a 3/8 round over around the whole edge of the body here, and then a little quarter round at the heel area. Sanded it all up real good, 220 grit. Then what I did next, I drilled our control holes out, 2 3/8 holes here and 1 15/32 hole for your 3-way switch for your pickup selection. Flip it on over, routed out a nice control cavity, and then did the little shelf. So this cover, which I also fabricated from some nice plastic I got here, fit right in there like so. And that's about it. Join us next time. I'm going to route a nice channel here on the top side. I'm going to put some nice black binding on this. It's going to offset that seafoam green I was talking about earlier. We're going to do that. So that'll be our next project. Take care.